Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Fiddlesticks mid lane versus a Pantheon, and we're starting off with my W not doing a single tick of damage. Doesn't proc my thing, but it still used up the mana as if I did hit him, which is interesting, but nice. At least you let me drain you a little bit there. Fiddlesticks mid lane is something that I've made videos on in the past. You would think that he's not very good, but his win rate is always very, very high. And I looked up the Rylais build path that I did last time, and that still has a pretty good win rate. It's better than Malignance for sure. Malignance first item Fiddlesticks is not very good, but Rylais and Liandry's is. Fiddlesticks is a champion that his main damage source in lane is like kind of his drain versus melees, and then his E versus other people, but you don't max E, you actually do max drain no matter what. But it is pretty nice that against melee picks, you can just stand in front of them and just start draining, and it actually works out pretty well. Your W just causes you to stand still, and you will just start draining everybody in the area. It has a reduced effect to minions. Draining also means that you get healing from it, but it's, once again, significantly reduced against minions. But you do get massive amounts if you ever get to drain enemy champions. So if you ever have your drain going off, be sure to try to hit the enemy champion. At the end of the drain, if they're still within the area or like you didn't get CC'd or anything, will also give you, it does percent missing, so the lower they are, the more damage it does, which is really amazing. I know he'll reach level 3 before me here. I'm still wondering if I can cheese him, though, when I reach this level myself. That Q, I feel like shouldn't have went off, but you know what? I'll take it. I mean, he'll kill me, but it's not really that big of a deal for us. Because our champion is kind of ridiculous at level 6. I wouldn't really be too worried about, like, early game deaths. I tried to do an outplay. I thought that maybe I could silence him before he got off his Q, but his Q has a kind of a long cast time, so it was actually casted way before mine, which is my own mistake. I just want to stop him. This is huge for us because he doesn't have TP. So even though I just burned my flash, he's putting himself in a really bad position here, which is exactly what we want to do. Because now, hopefully, he just misses these, if anything. Is Kha'Zix not going to be able to kill that guy? Huh. She dies. Well, that's kind of what I was talking about, though. If you just walk up and start hitting people, you can deal so much. If I could get to this guy, I could kill him too, but he'll probably not allow me to. Ignite? No. Oh, you even leveled up too. I'm gonna finally leave, though. I'm not really gonna stick around. I'm pretty happy with what I got. Sure, it kind of sucks because I wasn't able to kill him in the end, but at least Diana continued fighting me, not realizing that once you get low against a Fiddlesticks, if I can continuously drain, I will eventually win. I'm going to go Rylai's first item because I know that it helps a lot for giving you HP, and you get to slow people down with your ultimate because it will constantly be dealing AoE damage, and that will just continuously proc slow over and over again, which is super effective. Pretty not good early game start, but this wave is also freaking so nice to get. And I didn't miss cannon. Very nice. That is exactly what I want. So, when we reach level 6, that's when we can do all-in plays. Fiddlesticks Q is a fear. It also makes it so when you hit somebody without them seeing you with any ability, it also fears them. In that case, your Q will not fear, but just deal increased damage. But the idea behind Fiddle is pretty straightforward. You use E-spam for, like, very, very early game because it makes it so your Comet hits because it's a slowing effect and a silence. and it's not too difficult to land. At this point, it's mainly just like poke and a tiny silence, but overall, it's not going to be like that crazy. I need to wait for him to stun me first before I can drain, so that's why I'm not draining immediately, because if he stuns me, it will cancel it, and it goes on a shorter cool. I'm going to just drain here. I don't care if he stops me in this point. Just tiny poke. He's super, super low. I know that he does still have flash, doesn't he? Is this guy really just gonna step up like that? Like, that's kind of insane, no? I can't believe that he didn't think that I would just ulti there over the wall, and then, even though I didn't have my silence up, it didn't really matter because my ultimate does like 1,000 damage early on, right? Lux ultimate does like 300 damage base. This does 900 right now. I know that's not the base damage including because I have AP as well, but still, we don't have that much AP. Also, he might ulti me here because that's what a lot of people do, so I'm just gonna start walking a random direction in hopes of him not ulting me. Okay, so he is going to try to kill my bot lane. Unlucky. I'm probably screwed here. Oh no, I'm not. Turns out that my fear was enough for me to escape. That's sick. Just silence him, deal a little bit of damage. Once again, if he uses his stun, then we could maybe look for a drain angle. But I don't think he will, so I'm just not going to bother. Honestly, this could be probably just death. Because, unfortunately, I can't even, like, sustain myself through that. It's so difficult. That's not that bad, though. This is still, like, a super good position to be in, because I got early game kill, and every single time I have my ultimate, we can most likely just burn it, especially since he's going full lethality and not, like, bruisery just yet. He might deal a ton of damage and be better without his ultimate, because, obviously, his ultimate's really not that impactful in the first place. His ultimate's more of like a global way of like joining fights. Pantheon can fight easily without it. But yeah, our team fighting will be plenty good. I really wish that we were able to get the dragon though from earlier. I mean, getting the neutral objectives is definitely the best way for us to win this game. Can I rotate to this, or is this stupid? There's a Shen proxying, but I don't think it matters too much. I was able to steal one of the grubs. I do not have my ultimate now for a little bit. This Pantheon went roaming boots as well. I'll just drain in front of the wave. I don't know if Pantheon maybe is just going to be going bot side to kill my teammates here. It seems as though he would... They're paying attention, right? I mean, they do have vision control down. The Yanara unfortunately just lost her sums just because she wasn't paying attention to her own vision, which is sad. Having a successful roam when we saw him the entire time and set it in advance is definitely frustrating, but oh well, I guess. Can't really do more than what I just did, huh? I'm gonna start draining and see if he stuns me. And even if he stuns me here, my drain did fully go off, which means I effectively can just, like, do a tiny trade. And then every single time I get my full drain off, then lowering the CD of it is just so impactful. Is there any healing in the river? There isn't. Oh my goodness, dude. You barely won that. You should just leave. I can just clear this out. If he jumps on me, I can probably just kill him. We'll play Kha'Zix. I have my ultimate up soon. If he tries to steal it... Nice. Yep, I mean, that was kind of ballsy. I'm just going to flash Fear here because I know that it probably will be something that Sivir will hate, because Sivir was about to kill this Yanara. She's very low. I saw our Yanara burn all of her sums, and I was worried that she would maybe die. And now Sivir probably is so frustrated at her team, which is pretty good for any elo, honestly, whenever they are like, dude, why are you freaking trying to stop the dragon? Because that's the way I would feel. I'd be like, why are you guys trying to stop a dragon when we don't have our jungler because she just recently got 1v1 by Kha'Zix? Just like doesn't make much sense to attempt that. But yeah, our Rylai's first item will allow us to kind of kite in a way. But what's really nice is that if people like do start dueling us and getting us chunked, we can still heal substantially and do stuff like that. This tiny drain here. Oh my goodness, I got the full proc off. That's so big that I got the full duration of it because he was already a little bit chunked, so it did that bonus damage tick at the end. I silenced him. I made him miss cannon. Yeah, I'm coming. Dang, is that guy actually gonna get executed? No, he still dies. Is this guy sticking around again? Huh. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Okay. I wonder if I can Q into W and he would die. I mean, he can continue poking me. Isn't he, like, missing so many minions from doing this? I feel like this is, like, not the play. I feel like he should definitely be just basic or something. Use his stun if that matters. I just don't want to accidentally get myself killed in a stupid way. Because this is too far away, I probably could do it from this side, but I should use my effigy in a different spot if I did. Because now I'm kind of low, and honestly, this could be an angle where they could kill me, I guess. There's always a chance. But we'll finally use my ultimate over. Probably could have done that a little bit earlier than I thought, but I'll try to out-sustain this guy, but I'll probably just go beforehand. Oh, nice. Never mind. My Karma was able to help me there. If I had mana, I probably would be able to fight her pretty well, because after I did the drain, I would do Terrify into Reap, which is the silence, and then she would be CC'd while still hitting me with autos, but I don't think she could out-DPS my next drain. And then hopefully by then, the next drain finishing would be her a little bit lower. And then when she's a little bit lower, then I'm now going to get a huge benefit from it, right? Because I get the chunk of HP as I return the damage's health back to me. But nice. Yeah, I mean, even a Pantheon who's a pretty good duelist can't really fight my champion if we just play around what our strength is, which is just the drain cooldown. And then also once we get itemization, that helps with not being like 100% bursted because you want full lethality. Because if I want Malignance, I would have a significant less amount of HP, right? Also, this is a pretty inexpensive item to buy too. Rylais is pretty cheap, which is kind of nice, so you can finish it so early on. It's very, very sick. Aw. Well, they overextended and died, sadly, but it is what it is. I'm going to just continue hitting this for now. I'll go top lane straight after, but they're going to watch me rotate up, so... I feel as though they most likely are not going to be dying anytime soon to this. Why is Sivir rotating to this? I just gonna ignite her just in case she was able to escape, and then they just gave up. Interesting. I guess they just didn't really care. So that was game 1 of the Fiddlesticks. Thanks for watching. We're gonna try another game of it. The Pantheon that we're versus, we can like look at his information. We already know that he's Master Tier. But I'm curious if he mainly plays Pantheon, which he does. So this guy had 2 million mastery points, but there's still no way for him to understand a way to... I felt like I played lane better. So, personally, but maybe my teammates also were able to contribute a lot. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game number 2 of the Fiddlesticks. We are versus in Ambessa this game. Can't say that I know this matchup very well, but she is a melee pick and she doesn't have CC except for her ultimate. But she does dash around a lot, and I feel like that could be a problem for like keeping her in range of my drain. But we'll find out what it's like soon, so... Apparently that didn't even touch her, so it didn't even, like, proc if she does have bone plating anything, so that's tragic. CSing is still a chore on my champ as well. She does not have bone plating, so now we know. Just going to auto-attack her underneath the turret a couple times. Just going to start draining once she comes up for the wave, so then we get a full drain duration off. Does 133 damage there. Got my E off as well for the little bit of poke as well. I bet she's probably has her her shield, most likely. I'm not going to miss those minions. I'd rather hit the minions than her. Ooh, auto-attacking still. It's not going that badly. 7 to 8, tiny pressure. I have ignite advantage, of course, so I do want to be, I feel like pressuring her pretty hard with that. I'm just gonna drain, like, right here, so when she steps up for this, she should have to, like, just full tank it. Ooh, nice sidestep. I'm just gonna do a fear into drain. Got most of the duration off, so not bad again. Although my CS per minute's looking awful, though. I'm just gonna auto-attack her down here. I don't think it's worth burning all of my mana, because I'll go before I could probably kill her. And I'm not trying to scare her off, either, because she might get so scared from, getting too low that she might TP back, and I don't want that yet. So I'm not trying to just be spam heavy, because I'll just go beforehand. Like, for instance, now I have level 2 W, right? So that'd be, like, a pretty big part of, like, hopefully being able to kill. Full drain. Pretty big damage again. She's super chunked. I probably can't get her here, though, so I'm just gonna leave. She'll be up farm on me, because I've also missed a lot just from missing them, which is bad, but, I mean, it is what it is. I can't go back and change what happened. So instead, we'll just rotate back mid. I'll be down a little bit of farm. We never really did get advantage on her, sadly. But it is what it is. At least I got a decent reset off, I guess, because I was able to shove in the wave kind of quickly. Darn, dude. Really? That died as well? I was really hoping that it wouldn't. Oh well. We're just gonna sit back and just see what happens next with her coming back. I'll just try to... Oh, wait. What? She didn't base, surprisingly. She's sticking around for now, which is strange to me, because that's, like, super risky, because I actually deal quite a bit. If she's not going to start channeling her base, I'm just not going to hit the wave because she'll just get denied it. So I'm not really sure what her plan is here. Like, I'll just wait. Once again, I'm not going to do anything unless I feel like it is going to be a kill because I just don't want to go She'll finally base? No? Okay, still you're going to stick around. Got it. Understandable. We'll just do a full drain here. Should deal a pretty significant amount again. I'll use my ultimate first, if anything, if I was to diver. But where is Janna at, though? We'll just kill this guy. So Gwen came in to help Ambessa, and for sure what happened is that Ambessa just didn't commit ultimate. I think Ambessa was scared that there might be somebody else, or even if she does commit ultimate, she hasn't bought yet. So she's not very powerful. And most likely what happened is that if you don't know, Gwen jungle doesn't take flash, so she got really screwed over from that. But I also kind of understand why Ambessa wouldn't ultimate, because I feel like, if anything, I would not ultimate either. So it's just, it feels like probably a miscommunication there. Who knows? Could be like Ambessa pinging assistance, but actually her assistance means help shoving out, but then Gwen just like walks in and starts dueling, and I'm gonna burn every CD to try to get a free kill if it's right in front of my face like that. Oh no. No! I stopped it too late, so I messed up all these minions. It's still not bad, though. 60 seconds on our ultimate. She has about 50 farms, so she'll come back with plenty of items herself, we know. She is not weak whatsoever after she comes back. Bot lane is fighting very consistently. I don't have my ultimate, but I could just try to rotate down behind them anyways, because the only person to catch me off guard would be Gwen. Try to steal it, but it failed. But I did get her smite off that, though. I scared her. Let's just do a drain in the middle of the wave. I hit the back wave so I can clear it easily. Gwen did go bot lane, and we saw her bot lane, so I'm surprised that they died, but oh well. She might try to do dragon here. I want to make sure that both of them die, so that's why I was, like, not using my stuff immediately, because I was too scared. Maybe we can even stop Gwen. I'm gonna try to stop her. She might do it before I get there. Wait, what? Okay, I thought that she was for sure on it. Did she, like, cut across? I'm kind of confused now. So she's doing probably our camps then. So she's behind me. I'm gonna hope that Janna can't get back on the map and get behind me and then force me to get stuck with Gwen hitting me, because that would suck. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen right now. We do have an effigy back here, so I guess that does give some safety, of course. And we'll just finally base. I have my Rylais completed. Yeah, Gwen took everything. We get it. We got it. We got it. It's okay. At least they didn't do the dragon, because I feel like them taking the dragon would have been more substantial than, in my opinion, doing all the camps, but who knows? Maybe doing the camps was actually smarter. Maybe she'll get, like, a level lead or something. I have 2 pink wards. Kind of expensive, huh? I already have a pink ward down. These pink wards are going to last the rest of the game. Or no, that's not my pink ward. When I hover over, it doesn't show it. Bot lane's about to die because Rengar's ulting in. Unless the Gwen shows up, I guess. I don't really know how easily I can fight this guy, but I'm just going to see how much damage I can deal if I just, like, full on just walk into her and just start raining on repeat. It seems pretty dang free as long as nobody else is here. It doesn't seem like she can actually, like, fight me back whatsoever. Got it. Yeah, even doing short trades against me where she has her shield don't even feel threatening nor scary. Huh. No, dude, I totally could have won that. They're both literally won. The only thing I had to do was not get snipped by Gwen, but hey, my goodness, dude. What a champion. I actually can just sit there in the middle of two, honestly, pretty good duelists and almost be able to kill both with only a Rylais too. It's kind of crazy to me that I'd almost won that. If only Ambessa wasn't able to flash away. I had to fear the Ambessa first because I was scared that she would ulti to cancel my ultimate, so I feared her so I could cast it. If I fear the Gwen there, then I just feel like bad stuff would happen. I do think that it's going to get more challenging to fight the Bruisers as the game continues, but at my current spike, it was feeling quite nice. I don't know if I can continue doing it like that, though. I mean, she also still has her ultimate, right? So technically, she could just try to reinitiate again. Swain died bot side. There's a Gwen down here, but, I mean, would Gwen actually be able to do something here? I feel like I just need to go back mid. This is kind of just a waste of time at this point. There's a ward, so I'm just going to go clear it. I have my ultimate coming back up very soon. Man, Gwen is actually becoming such an issue so quickly. This is not looking good. Gwen is like a 1v9 champion, too. She has a kit that is so busted. I'm pinging that she's missing, and I'm pinging also that she could be, like, topside. Gwen is still continuing to pop off, which is not looking hot. It's okay, though. Threw it past you, dang. The Draven's playing really aggro. I wonder if I should just go kill him or not. Otherwise, I would have to just sit around mid and continue fighting this guy instead. Well, I mean, she definitely can't really fight me individually. It's very easy to just stand there and still just tank everything that she has, and I still just out DPS her. It's just that I can't ever feel like I can kill her with my R. It's very annoying. Sona's like trying to stick around, probably just because she figures that maybe Janna or the Gwen was gonna rotate on me and start fighting me. If I was level 11, I would feel pretty confident in maybe trying to kill Ambessa. It's just that because I'm not 11 yet, I just feel like my base damage of my ultimate just isn't enough. I think that... Nope, never mind. If I cast ultimate there, I die even faster, by the way. If I cast my ultimate maybe a tad bit sooner, I could do something, but I would have to do it, like, instantly. Because I was hoping to just barely escape her. That's why I canceled my drain early. That's okay. It's my mistake. I don't want to ulti the Ambessa individually. Maybe I should have, or as soon as Gwen pops up, I just immediately press R no matter what, because we know that this guy doesn't have a... ult. I just felt so confident though, because I was like, is Gwen really gonna come in with Rengar being here too? I know that she's strong and stuff, but I figured maybe she's just trying to bait, because I thought Ambessa was kind of screwed, and I think that helping her would be difficult. We are level 11 though. I feel like the cannon was shooting the other cannon, then stopped, and I missed it because of that. It's... whatever. Now, do I want to just kill whoever comes here? Which would probably be these two. Nice. Well, let's kill both here. And Gwen also wasted her ultimate too. My team was pinging for me to go bot a lot. I just figured that it's... The timing of me being mid is so good that I just don't want to leave. When bot lane rotates mid, like, supports... How they get vision is that they control the lane through the wave first. And then after the wave is gone, then they'll rotate to get vision. So that's why I knew Janna would probably walk into me. Because what are the chances of just a random Fiddlesticks being here and just waiting the whole entire time? And the reason why she even wanted to get vision in the first place is, I mean, supports do that. But also, they just, you know, dragons coming up and stuff, and they probably wanted to contest it. And even getting, like, shallow vision is a good thing to do, and they didn't really have, like, any because I swept previously. So I felt very safe. Took 2 turret shots. Still poking. Gwen, unfortunately, is popping off still. Tragic. That champion is going to be rough for us to beat. I absolutely despise playing against Fed Gwen really badly. I'm really sad right now that we have to fight it. At least the Draven is still just continuously dying, I guess. Oh, darn. I also canceled my drain, and that's not good either. I probably should just leave. I don't think it's worth trying to duel her at this HP. At least if I go back here, I can, like, try to drain underneath my turret, and if she ulties me, then I can fear her underneath my turret. Apparently brought her in front of me instead, but still it... Oh. I thought she was going to go forward instead of back, because you can do that on Bessa, but she didn't do that, so I just waste my stuff and embarrass myself. Well, we also know that she'll probably be scared of me for now, which is convenient. Because if she's scared of me, then she won't step up to try to kill. And the reason why she was scared is because she saw that I was going near the wall to try to maybe just use my ultimate to catch her off guard. Okay. That is not what I'm going to stick around near. The team can't win without me, so I think I'm just done 1v1ing this guy for the time being. Because I feel like my team keeps dying. And we need to help them. I think that the game state is mostly around Otacon, so they should rotate to me eventually, though. I just don't want to ever use my ultimate for a 1v1, though. So when I'm side laning versus this guy, we might, like, poke and CS, but we're probably not ever going to use R. I don't think it's worth it. We'll see, though. Sometimes, like, in the moment, things will change if, like, one of my teammates is trying to gank for me. Like, if Rengar is coming in and using his R, I might just have to commit my R because I don't want him to waste it. Okay, so I have Liandry's done. Liandry's is a gigantic item, of course, for massive AoE teamfights because we can apply it to so many people. They have quite a bit of Merc Treads, even Merc Treads on Yone, which I don't regularly see. I'm imagining Gwen should build Merc Treads. But they might just start this Otacon, like, immediately. Like, I'm feeling like they're just gonna do it. And nobody's really in range to help out. Yep. And I got stopped, but, yep, I still die. At least I was able to get vision of it because it didn't seem like anybody really cared. And I'm like, you know what? I'll literally sacrifice my life to know if they're on it or not because I think that that's the best way to play it. Do I wish that Mbessa didn't stop my ultimate? Sure, but I was hoping that we wouldn't just, like, give them Otacon. By the time that I got there, it was already at 5k. If I didn't just go in, there would have been no chance of us ever contesting. We would just straight up lost it. But nobody really wants to be the initiator for us. It has to be me. And that's fine, dude. I will be the initiator as long as I, in the future fights, hopefully have other people around me. I just want other people to be able to help out when I use my R. Still fighting going on bot. Over what? Wow, Rengar didn't die? Oh, nope, he did. I don't even really know what bot lane fight is about. Damn, not the Mbessa coming in too. The Gwen also respawned, and I mean, all these fights just were kind of weird. I don't really know why we did them. Now I'm just gonna die too because I rotated down, but we have no vision control, so we can't do anything about it. Yeah, the Rengar kinda just did something random. Yeah, everybody just, by everybody I just mean these two, but those two people kind of just did chase Janna for about 60 seconds straight, so we lose dragon off of it, which could have been one dragon from Soul. Can't really prevent that. I could have probably changed something with my own death, but it also is tragic that there was no position that felt like I could look for a crazy play on my own, because apparently there's just a bunch of vision that's superior to ours, which really hurts what I'm able to do. If there wasn't vision, I feel like we could have even done a turnaround play where Gwen even dies. I could like just ulti in front of Gwen's face, though, I guess, regardless, and just go in. Maybe would have been the best way to play it. Rengar killed Draven. There's still no objectives now for a pretty long time. I really want to get probably either a Zanya's, or I just go for Bloodletters, which is Magic Pen, but it's also Magic Pen for my teammate. Because she's gonna have Maw eventually, and I don't think that I can beat somebody with Maw. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Gwen gets another kill. That guy has Banshees now too, which makes it even harder for us. She's also building more magic resist because apparently we just don't have AD threats, I guess, for some reason. Not a good position to be in, for sure. And, like, killing the Draven is, like, pointless. Like, what would it even accomplish if we use my ultimate to kill the Draven while Yone's still split pushing and Mordekaiser's dead? Ultimately, the only way to probably win this game is Gwen dies. If Gwen never dies, I feel like we have no hope. Okay, Draven's dead again. Nice, guys. I hope that was worth it. Darn, I don't know if I made into this brush without being seen, so I'm pretty sure that he knows. Doesn't really matter, though. Got my full drain off. Yone is kind of aimlessly fighting. He does have really annoying items for a duel, but he missed a bunch of them, and then I just fought him after his E expired. Once again, though, the team can't deal with Gwen. Another outcome that I figured was going to happen. So that means that we will just lose that. Like, if Rengar saves his ultimate for Gwen, isn't that so good? I feel like she has She went Banshees instead of armor. Is Rengar unable to one-shot her? I felt like he's like kind of our main one-shotter damage dealer to kill her, right? I figured. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is just nothing we can do against her. I'm gonna try to find the angle. I've decided that I also don't want to go Bloodletters because Swain already has it, and it doesn't stack. So I'd prefer to just have like a Void Staff or something. Yep, I know. I see the annoying abilities too. Trust me. I know that my damage is still really, really high, though. This guy dies immediately. I'm gonna use my ultimate to kill this guy because I feel like if I'm the one killing Draven, Rengar is gonna ulti somebody else. That's literally my reasoning right now. Because if Rengar keeps ulting this Draven and killing him, I feel like his ultimate could be used way better than mine can for picks. Especially onto one of the only people that doesn't have magic resist. Because all of the other people that I pick have so much magic resist. Oh, but sadly they died to Gwen again, and she is still just an absolute beast of a champion, and I don't even think that we can fight her now. Yeah, I'm not feeling the dragon stopping, even though it's a 3v1. I just don't really feel it unless I have my R up. If I have my R up, maybe. But if I don't, then there's no way. Yep, had a feeling. Well, Gwen just carries the game, I guess. I mean, the only damage dealer that we really had that can kill her is one person, and sadly, he's always dying to her over and over again. Oh my gosh, never mind. Mordekaiser was able to do it too. Nice, dude. She was half HP, I guess. Kill the Draven, dude. He actually did kill the Draven. Nice, nice. Good secure. Huge play, huge play. They have 2 oceans. We probably should have never had them have 2. No objectives besides Baron is really coming up, and it's still 3 minutes away. And I still don't have my Void Staff, so that's what we're just going to be farming for, because as soon as I get Void Staff, I think I'm just down to just send it. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a lucky team fight and we can win with me. Because I know that my ultimate could be substantial, right? I'm just hoping that I can be the initiator somehow with us being grouped, because it feels like we only use Rengar ultimate to pick side lane of the people who don't need to be picked. That's what it feels like to me, at least. Yone's bot. I have my Void Staff now, so my damage to her will be substantially higher. I mean, my Fiddlesticks ultimate literally does 2.5k at this point. It's kind of bonkers. Next item would probably just be a Zanya, so I can just use it in the middle of a fight when my ultimate's happening. Guessing Janna will die? Or no? Ah, Gwen. Behind you guys. There is a Gwen literally behind. But if we play as a team, we still might be able to do something here. Because even though she is very, very powerful, she can't just, like, brute force in front of everybody. This guy's gonna try to jump in with his E most likely because he has Mbessa here. Are we gonna be fighting as a team or just not fighting at all, guys? Because if we're not fighting at all, I'm about to be the one that gets giga screwed from it, and that's annoying. Because everybody's just dipping on me. Probably Mbessa will ulti soon. There's no way for me to survive this. Yeah, I guess it's just not fightable, maybe? Just because there's no way for Swain to deal enough. Swain, did you build a Force of Nature this game? Huh. Okay. I mean, huh. My bad. Maybe I could have just walked away. I was thinking that I was just going to continue getting chased and they were going to initiate, so I just wanted help with it because I felt like there was no way to run. Oh, nice. Rengar damage. Okay. I don't think that Swain's build path with the Force of Nature is very good. This guy did use her ultimate, but now Rengar is dead most likely for Dragon. Sona's dead for a long time too now. It's basically just Gwen. Mordekaiser has been part of 4 kills this game. I'm guessing that I just have to give up the Baron because I can't just go over there and just start fighting on my own. Especially versus the team comp that they have. It's probably just gone. If anything, I think that the best case situation, if Baron would be getting taken, is try to find a pick from a very special position where I'm hoping that I can, like, just catch an important target off guard. This is not the play anymore. I know it's not going to work the way that I want it to. We did get the dragon. The Rengar's just ulting in. He tried to kill the Gwen. He did! See? Gwen insta-died! That's huge, bro! I just, like, insta-killed the freaking, Janna because she was on top of me. See, as soon as Gwen dies, the fear of the team fight, at least for me, just completely shatters. Like, she's such an important person, and he one-shot her. Good stuff, dude. Made it so easy for me to be able to play off of my teammates. I like how Janna kind of just died while just being part of the fight. I never really intended to kill her, but I mean, Fiddlesticks just has so much AoE that she just was collateral, I guess. How much more can we do? Probably not much. One more dragon for soul. I do have enough to buy almost my Zhonya's. Dragon's still down for a while. Man, I hate farming on Fiddlesticks. Like, holy crap, I am so worthless. I can't even get, like, the smallest amount of money for myself just to buy, like, the smallest thing. Oh my gosh, they really did just rotate down to try to kill me for sure. No, guys, don't we know that they're in there? Like, you guys should just be playing patient. Alright. We saw them all rotate in, and then for some reason, everybody just walked over to that. Oh, you killed Gwen again! Dude, thank you so much for doing that. I promise that... Oh, you killed somebody else again. Huge, dude. Huge play. You're doing work right now. I feel like this is probably warded. Yup, it is. Rengar might be just screwed here. He just barely was able to kill. But his death is very, very bad, because now we have no way to fight when Gwen respawns, which is a issue. Not bad. Yeah, as long as the fight doesn't break out. Yes. I agree with the Rengar's take. Just one-shot the Gwen. I will do my best to just go in and just disrupt. That's the goal. I have Flash. I have my ultimate available. It's time. I guess my team is kind of trying to fight hard, you know, when Rengar is dead and all, but okay, I managed to kill them. It looks like I also can deal enough. Rengar will kill that guy. Everybody's dead. The game's over, I think, if we just go down mid. We did it! The Gwen is dead! Yay! I was able to full combo her, even though it felt like when I full comboed her and I used my fear and stuff, it didn't really work. I don't know if that's because Janna McHale'd her and I didn't notice it or something. I'm kind of surprised that we won technically without our Rengar being there until the very end. But hey, I mean, I guess it worked out. Just trying to stop this guy from getting the wave, and then the game's just done. GG. Anyways, thanks for watching Game 2. Was a much more challenging game, especially with Gwen getting so strong. I feel like the team-oriented macro play for like fights and stuff was awful, but who cares? In the end, we got the victory screen. They didn't. You can't expect every single game to be perfect. So yeah, that's how you play Fiddlesticks mid, and that's how he functions. I did second most damage to Rengar. Did more damage than everybody except for the Gwen on the opposing team as well. So anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out, and have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Fiddlesticks in Arena. We are starting off with ones that are not the best. Serve Beyond Death is probably the best one here. This is like Renata passive, so when I go in the future, I feel like it's not going to be that good now, but when I just get to ulti in and try to kill somebody and maybe they can kill me faster, it's not going to insta-kill me, but rather give me the Renata thingy so I can maybe revive myself. It also just means that I'll just survive for longer, which is pretty convenient. It's not that good for early game, like, damage or anything, and I feel like early game damage or survivability of having, like, Ocean Dragon Soul is probably more broken. Teammate has red buff and blue buff, and we're versus someone that has Infernal Soul and something that doesn't really benefit him just yet. Becomes better later on, for sure. Just gonna drain. I got the full drain off onto the Corki. I know that I might just straight up die. Dang, my healing is actually so worthless. We'll just deal a little bit more damage, but that's all I can really deal. I thought that Fiddlesticks Drain would heal for a little bit more, but it might be a little bit nerfed in Arena, potentially. So my apologies on what I did, I guess. Ooh, you're slowing them down as you're rezzing me? Well, I'm definitely dead here. Sorry, bro. There's really nothing I can do from set just running in a straight line at me, and there's nothing I can do. He pressed E and auto attack onto me. Very well played. Until I probably have my ultimate, I'm not going to be that effective during the early game, I feel, versus many of these team comps, because I can't even, like, sustain myself with my drain, really. So the damage output probably just isn't enough. Damn, I can't believe TF almost lost that. That's crazy. Let's do... I mean, Cassio's the only good one here, so we're just gonna do Cassio. Get a full complete item. I don't even know what I really want, though. Liandry's? Could Rylais actually be decent in this game mode? I feel like Liandry's is usually the best choice. Wow, Rengar doing WASD sounds weird. I feel like that would get very strange when you're trying to jump from brushes for Rengar WASD. Okay, we are versus Nazir and an MF. They're just going to be running away from us. She also has Static Shiv. I don't know if Static Shiv was maybe nerfed. This guy's Repulsor. We both have Landry's. All we need to do is... Do they have flashes? They have flash on Nazir? I did get my Landry's onto MF. The thing is that she'll be able to get it so easily. I feel like we just wait out their shield then. Dang, you kind of like put yourself on their side, which is probably not good. Wow, the amount of damage that I deal is actually pathetic. But I did get her so low where she almost could be killed. Yeah, I guess without my ultimate, I'm really quite worthless. Because chasing down two characters that can just run away with no flash on a champion like mine seems kind of just worthless. Some champions in Arena probably have a good opportunity of like doing stuff during the early game, and I definitely think that this is not the game for that. At least it's finally done though, where we can be level 6 and start committing with my ultimate, because it should be way easier after I get it. Oh, nice. Rengar. He did kill him. Dang, I really do not like these. Flesh Eater is okay, though. I'm gonna do some re-rolling. We got Pyromancers, so because Fiddlesticks does like burn effects, we're just gonna do basically a burn build now. Liandry's, Blackfire Torch, that kind of itemization is what we're gonna be hoping to have. And hopefully burn augments too, because if you can get a bunch of them, of course it increases it even further. I do feel like burst heavy Fiddlesticks is, I think, would be better personally. But it didn't give it to us, and I don't really want to use rolls to find it either. I'd rather just be strong immediately. Is this just me insta-dying? Huh, no, I actually sustained myself too much. Interesting. The sustain from the pools, but also from my drain, was so high that Mundo couldn't finish me off. I did not even think that was going to be working. Interesting. Alright, maybe the Pyromancer's Cloak is more effective than I anticipated, because I did not think that I could ever survive what I just survived. The other Udyr, this guy has Everfrost on his Udyr. Cannon fodder, they have Contract Killer. So we'll just build another burn item here. Blackfire Torch always sounds pretty good. Honestly, we don't really have that many AP options for burn effects in the first place. We kind of have all of them now. The only other burn effects we can buy is like Sunfire Cape or Hollow. Otherwise, we can also go Hellfire Hatchet, but that sounds really stupid to do. So I prefer to not do that. Yeah, there's no other burn effects here either. I mean, we'll probably just go like Death Cap and stuff and Zonya's afterwards. I don't have flash for this round. Oh my my goodness, bro. The amount of damage that guy just did to me was insane. Hello? I will die, but I did get to kill and deal a little bit of damage, and I'm hoping my Udyr is strong enough to beat this guy. Alright, bro, well, it's just me and you. The Kiana might have her R, which is terrifying. Yeah, you're on your own, bud. Oh, no. Ah, actually, maybe it's fine. It seems like you're still strong enough. She did have flash, and that did make it a lot harder for me to ever survive that. I have no kills. All I have is assists. It's killing time. Its killing time is really insane, I believe. Like, one of the best things to ever exist for Fiddlesticks, because all it does is that when you channel your ultimate, all enemies are marked for death, and as you deal damage to them, it will store that mark, and it used to deal physical damage, but they buffed it because it was so bad that now it does true damage. So yeah. True damage, based off of how much damage I'm going to be dealing based off my ultimate is, of course, insane. Plus, our Q is going to start hitting pretty hard, too, because it also does percent current, and it's always nice. I know that this guy is just not going to care, but you know what? Maybe I can just, like, deal enough damage to get him through my thing. I'm just standing still, just tanking Seraphine's stuff, because I figured that if I just continue draining, I might be able to just barely survive. We'll even kill this guy too, so he doesn't even kill us. Huge. How much damage did killing time do? About 1,000? Not bad. I need to also get into the mindset of not being scared of getting one-shot, because I'm not very used to using Serve Beyond Death, and it's technically like a Zanya's in a way, except for even better, because you can still move. Maybe I should just not build Zanya's because I have it too. Might be super effective. Versus a Zed and an Evelyn, right. Those guys will one-shot me, and my Zanya's usage definitely could increase with that. Oh yeah, Malignance also has a burn effect. I'm just gonna build another burn effect and just hope for the best. Good luck to me. Let's see how useful the Renata thingy is with 2 assassins who can probably one-tap me without trying too hard. To see how it goes. She'll insta-die here, thankfully. Because even if she ulties away, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna have to leave my teammate and just, like, get my ultimate back. Because if I just get an ulti again, we'll just win. That did 0 damage that round. It's because it didn't even pop because we were just dealing too much, I guess. Magic Pen. Or Fortune Shard. I'll take the Magic Pen. We probably can just win through pure damage. This guy has Deceive, or Shaco Q. And that's a terrifying thing for assassins. Usually they just one-tap you. So now I'm scared of that guy. I'm just going to continue draining and just hope for the best. It actually worked, except for one thing, which is Rengar has Clown College, which also causes him to explode upon dying. And that's what happened, so, in case you were curious. There's literally no way for her to win this. I don't really know what she's expecting. Oh? I mean, this guy's trying to survive, I guess. I'm just gonna mash my W because my W, he exploded again. My W reveals stealth targets. Yeah, the Renata thingy is very good. Every single time I should get it one shot, I don't. And that's just, like, so amazing to me. We'll just do the no change to the game. Also, why is my gold so, strange? Why is it 1527? How did that even happen? Because I don't have the first strike thing, only my teammate does. Okay, people can get revived and revive on their own, kind of. You can get revived twice. Ooh. Every second, apply a stacking burn around you. Sadly, we don't have the Infernal Conduit one. Ability Haste is probably okay, but not the best. Spell Wake is okay. Ultimate Revolution allows you to have a new ultimate. Field of Burn is Ignite, which also would work. I'm going to take Ultimate Roulette just because I think it would be fun. I don't think it's the best one to win, but we still might be able to win anyways using it. Probably just dead. Just kidding. Does that guy even die? Damn. Oh, nope, he did die. I used Lucian Coaling for a second. I mean, it did a little bit of damage. In fact, my killing time says that it did 1.3k. Final Spark? Wait, the Lux ultimate is so bad. Why is the AP? The AP ratio is worse. It's not 120% in Arena? Wow. At least not on this version of it through that. Mundo has 10k HP. Scion kind of has like 10k HP as well. Well, we're in first place. That's always good. I could buy another Prismatic if I wanted to. But do I? I feel like the answer is no. Then what do I want? I've changed my mind. I want another Prismatic. I'm gonna take Alicia's Miracle. It gives you heal and shield power based off of how low you are. I'm just wondering if that's even, like, good. I'm just gonna cause all the pillars to drop at this point. I feel like that's the best thing for me to do. She'll just go for the bottom plant. I mean, she is Runaway Misfortune, which all she does is run away. That's what she's good at. But I have GP Ultimate, and when I do, I can just GP Ultimate, and now she's just stuck. In fact, apparently that works with, That works with killing time. I did not know its killing time works with these. That's how that works? It has an 8-second cooldown, so I can technically proc it twice. What? That's so insane. I had no idea that's how it worked. Why are you crying? What's wrong? Because he said, bro, I'm crying up here. I don't know if he'll ever respawn. Who reverses again? Kiana and the Udyr, their second highest. I have Gragas ult. Udyr is going to try to probably jump on me. I'm just going to use my ultimate, both of them. I know that this guy is going to do this, but I feel like I can just kill him, right? I think. Unless I'm wrong. I'm still draining. I'm going to continue draining. I mean, if I am able to just drain, I think that I can just barely survive. I have Morgana ultimate going now. Yeah, he just died to the pop damage of my It's Killing Time. I don't even feel like my Fiddlesticks ultimate... Yeah, I know, I am kind of unkillable just through the healing and shielding and stuff. I was super, super low, and then suddenly I just was healing for a ton. Let's just take Electrocute and Phase Rush. Healing for running away isn't that good, because it's kind of difficult to do that. We have Cho'Gath ultimate. It does about 1,000 damage. This is the round where these guys are honestly quite strong. It could be kind of scary to fight them, depending on if they one-shot me or not still. But we are on an 8 hot streak. I feel like if we beat these guys, we're guaranteed first. Dang, dude. You actually just kill me. You got me, dude. I do get to revive if my teammate can survive for a little bit, but if he can't, then there's no way out. Sorry, bud. At least we even have a buffer before we lose. Yeah, your Shield of Molten Stone was useless, I agree. We're versus the Udyr Kiana. Because I don't really have much pen, I guess I'll just do that. I'm also going to play mostly for myself here with the pen, so... That's why I went Void Staff instead of the Bloodletter. Because honestly, I don't really have much pen at all. And being able to at least shred through, even just like Udyr's 192 with 51% is a huge damage buff. What? I'll just use my ultimate here. I mean, if they're going to continue going for me, then might as well just burn all of them, I guess. This time we die? I have my Morgana ultimate, though. Damn, the healing I just got from that was ridiculous. It also did 1,000 damage at the end, too. If I don't get one shot, it seems okay. Otherwise, if I get one shot, it seems really doomed. That's what I'm finding out very quickly. So... I should probably build a Zhonya's, I guess. Which I don't really want to do. Sell this. Buy the Zhonya's. Get some of these. Take the armor. We don't lose if we lose this round, so I could still try to swap back to another item afterwards, too. Just draining, standing still. Use my Gragas ultimate over there to damage him a little bit more. He unfortunately has something to kill me, so he did. But it still seems okay, right? Nope, it's not okay. I could have maybe Zanya'd too. I still had it. Didn't use it. I have Zanya, so I don't die here. The Mundo ultimate's going off. Oh yeah, and that's just game over. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Fiddlesticks Arena, and I will see you guys in the next time. Peace out. Have a great day and all of that. Penalty issued for the person who went AFK on some other person's team. It never saves this, ever. But yeah, damage dealt was highest. Wow, I did more damage than my Udyr, 82k. All right, see you guys, bye.